Right, this is just a short video today. I'm showing you how to change the cylindrical style air filter that's fitted on a ton of Ford vehicles. It's fitted to things like the 1 litre EcoBoost in the Focuses. It is slightly different in the Fiestas and stuff. It's fitted on the diesels all the way through like the Focus, the C-Max and this and that, all kinds of things. It's very simple to fit, but one thing I see an absolute ton of is a poorly or incorrectly fitted filter, if there is such a way to do it. And I'm going to show you how to fit it. So first things first, this is the Ford filter. That's the part number if you want it, 1848220. Really common. Just open it up to show that it is brand new. Get rid of the box. And that's the style of filter. One thing to note, some do and some don't. They have a little locating tab on. Don't worry if it doesn't. I'll show you how you put that in a bit, but you don't really need it, to be honest. So one thing you do see a lot of as well is when they've been fitted incorrectly, they crush them, and you can see where they've kinked the material. It doesn't really have any bearing effect on its performance, but fit it properly, guys, and I'm going to show you how to. So let's get going. Right, to take it out, pretty simple. There's 4 bolts or screws depending on the model. This one's got 7mm bolts. Some I have seen with screws, doesn't really matter. So just whiz them off. There's just one tuck right down the back on this one. There we go. And then you should just be able to just make sure all of the screws are up. They are captive, so they shouldn't be able to go out of the housing that they're sat in. And we pull it up. There we go. It's been on a while. Off it comes, and there we go. That's the filter. And I think it doesn't look that bad on the camera, but from my eyes it's actually looks quite a bit worse. So to take it out, let's pop you back there. Just literally sort of pull and squeeze it. Pops out. And then this one's actually clean inside, but you could hoover it out if you wanted to. And then I'll just show you a little trick to install in the new one. So basically, you've got that little tab on the end, and that sits, just show you, just this little V-shaped groove here at the back. And also note there's just a little thin groove, like a half moon shaped one. Basically the back of the filter, it basically makes up the end plate of the airbox. So you have to make sure that the little locating tab sits in there if it's got it. If it hasn't, don't worry about it, you can have it anyway, just as long as it sits in this groove. And then the other end, which is just a little rubber seal, just sits around here. And the trick to getting these on, and this is why you see so many that are crushed up, is because you need to grease that up if you want it to go on easy. So all I use, you can either use something like red rubber grease, just plain old normal grease, bit of WD-40 or whatever. I wouldn't suggest using anything like copper grease or whatever. And then just put a little smear on it. All it is to help it just get onto that piece of tube. It's a bit tight otherwise. You don't need to put loads on, as you can see. And then what we do, just get the little end piece sat in. There we go. Let me just get a little torch so I can see what I'm doing. Make sure that's not in your way. No. Then what I'm going to do, you come with me. Move that torch again. Be able to see. We twist that round. Doing this one-handed here. There we go. So it's just in the little groove. You might be able to just make that out. And then what we can do is just a little bit of pressure. In fact, I'll put you back on the stand. Sorry for the poor camera work, guys. It's not my forte. Literally. That is it. In. Easy as that. All we have to do, put the lid back on. Just make sure, like I said, that it's all sitting in the groove. You'll know when it's in right, because it just won't sit right if it's not. I'm going to check that. As you can see there, you can see this little back plate makes up the end of this box. So that's sat right. We just need to nip it down now. The trickiest one is always the one at the back. And amazingly, that one went in first time. Don't need to over tighten them. Make sure they're in. That one's in. That one's even in. And that's it. Easy as that, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Any comments, I'll try and answer them. And thanks for watching.